producer of the film, Asha, came to me with an idea. He said, I saw something on YouTube that you gotta check out. And he forwarded me the clip, and it was a clip of a gentleman named Tom Brusso who got into an altercation with another gentleman on a bus in Oakland.
Stand up, asshole.
I don't want any trouble. Leave me alone.
I can either kick your ass while you're sitting down or while you're standing up. It's your call. Fuck your shit up, Raymond. Yeah.
Ash had the idea to take this guy's story and create this feature film from it.
Told you I didn't want to fight. Fucking told you. Somebody showed me a video of this guy kicking some ass on YouTube, and that's the first time I'd ever seen it. It was a couple years ago.
Holy shit.
It's kind of a trip seeing a senior citizen kicking some butt, you know.
Danny just seemed to be the perfect fit to play this character. Danny is a badass. Danny is late 60s, and the type of work that he does, and what we had him do in our film, the constant running around, the constant fighting action scenes, and it doesn't faze him. And literally, the guy's like Frank Sinatra. He'll live on like 2 hours of sleep, and he's fine. Danny was a boxing champion within the prison system. Like, that's how badass he is. It's like he not only was a boxer, but he kicked other prisoners' asses in prisons across California.
It makes it really easy if people know how to throw a punch, know how to slip a punch. But boxing is one thing, movie making is another thing. A lot of the punches that you throw, you can't throw them like a real punch. You have to throw them like a movie punch, or else it doesn't work.
Charles Dutton comes from theater, so he's got this presence about him.
Charles is a pro, straight out. It was amazing working with him.
Danny and Charles, they went at it. I mean, the two of them, and it was amazing.
I love working with people that love what they're doing. You know what I mean? It makes it so much easier.
Oh, come on, Mayor. There's nothing being destroyed. This ain't no WikiLeaks. It's like a leak in your mama's sink. You know, we'll plumb the shit up.
It's supposed to make me feel better.
When the crew found out that Ron was playing the mayor, they were like just going nuts. Like, everybody was so excited, as if they'd won the lottery.
Now we got this freaking geriatric going around kicking everybody's fucking asses.
The great thing about doing an action film versus just a comedy is that it's easier to be funny in those type of films because you don't have to be funny every other line. You know, you can pick your spots.
And enough with the long text messages. And what's up with those fucking happy faces? I hate that shit.
We really wanted to make sure that we were able to implement sort of the heart of the story to balance out the action sequences, because if not, you're just getting one action piece after the next.
Since I graduated high school, I've been in active combat duty serving my country.
We're really in the market for a college graduate. You didn't happen to take advantage of the GI Bill?
It was all about a soldier coming back from Vietnam who really had nothing to come back to, and try to make his way through life, but couldn't.
All right, here we go. Here's your change, sir.
God bless you. Have a nice day.
What attracted Danny to the material was the fact that this guy was a Vietnam vet. Danny has a lot of friends that are Vietnam veterans.
I love the fact that he's a Vietnam veteran. He's just trying to get along, and situations keep coming up, and he keeps stepping up to bat on every one of them.
He really related to this character and to sort of the sadness and the grief that these individuals, these soldiers, feel when they got back from Vietnam.
I've told a couple of Vietnam vets about that, and they tell me that's exactly what happens. You put on that uniform and you realize what you gave up. You know, you gave up your entire youth. You gave up the time when you're 18 to you're 24.
You know, people talk about having the best days of their lives. I'm still waiting for mine. The past 40 years, I felt like a bouncing ball. No stability in my life. I'm turning over a new leaf. Yep, I think I'm gonna find the best day of my life.
Here's to finding the best days of our lives.
Even at 67, for this character, Frank Vega, he was always in search of finding that. And so through the course of this journey, as crazy as it was for this character, ultimately in the end, he's able to find that.
He was really, really hurt. He was an injured guy. And then when he was sitting there with Joyful and her son, and It was like, he was like, wow, you know, I think I found the best days of my life.
I did want a moment that was reminiscent of the old Bond films. And so we are trying to create a character that was a bit different, a little more obscure in that respect. He had to pick up Danny multiple times, did a great job with that.
A lot of the stunts were really tough stuff. I threw him through a window, and that's about a 5-6 foot fall, you know, and he went out of that window and busted a couple ribs, and you would have never known it.
Next time, call before you drop by.
I think it's a movie that everybody's gonna enjoy.
I think it'd be better if you trim that damn beard.
He's got a great message. You can help. Any situation, you can help. I would rather be in a helping hand than a hurting hand.